It's about us. It's about this team. 1, 2, 3, win.
You gotta go have fun, baby.
The atmosphere was amazing. The crowd was amazing.
When adversity hits, you hit back, man. You guys kick ass today. Another movie produced by me.
Watching my dog go crazy, pretty sure he enjoyed it.
When you got all of us out there, you can't guard all of us.
C. Lamb for a touchdown. Javante touchdown. Fergie for a touchdown.
It's a blessing to be out there with those guys.
Malik Davis, 43 on the Brandon Auburn, big field goal. Oh!
That man's a gold.
You stack these days, you stack these wins. I'm so proud coming over this room.
Top of the Sunday, or should I say the schedule release, NFL day, rather. Let me get my days correct, y'all. We are on Thursday, and we got a show here today. If I can get it all together, we're going to get it together eventually, but it's the NFL schedule release. That's right. The Cowboys have officially released their schedule. Here it is. And, boy, we've got a lot to unpack. We've got a special guest here that's going to come in. But we've got a question. Which game excites you the most that we want to ask the crowd here today as I welcome my co-host, and hopefully Bob will be here shortly, maybe skirting in at the last second. But, Kels, how we doing in D.C., where it stands for Dallas Cowboys today?
We got dates.
Yeah, we got some dates for sure. Any of them jump out to you just all of a sudden when you talk about dates?
Hold on, let's see. I kind of like this schedule better than the last ones because the last ones I was like, oh, gee, thanks. I hate it. Let's see.
Well, I got a little bit of interesting context here. Thanks, Caitlin, with the context, OAT admin, bringing the heat for the ladies here from Corpus Christi on the schedule release. She was giving me play-by-play in DM. We were talking about the fact that the Cowboys are opening up two, that's right, back-to-back division NFC East games. And here's what she found. Shout out to Caitlin. The Dallas Cowboys will open up this season on the road for the fourth consecutive year, marking a significant trend in their recent scheduling. Over the past 20 years, the Cowboys have started their season on the road 12 times. That's a lot of going on the road, Kels. And the Cowboys are going to be traveling around 28,000 miles. But which one of them dates stick out to you the most, Kels?
Let's see. Of course, we played them the last game. I had a hunch about that. I
mean, how do you feel about Dallas Cowboys 2.0 opening up in the home stadium?
I mean, it to me, it either was going to be week 2 or week 4. Honestly, I kind of predicted that we will play Washington towards the later part of the season, maybe like right after that Thanksgiving game, maybe that first game in December, and then we'll close out with them because we have done that before. We have done a season where we played Washington, then we play another team, and then the last game will be Washington again. So that I had a feeling that's how this season was going to flow, but I guess they was like, hold my beer.
I'm telling you, I can't remember the last time the Dallas Cowboys have opened up. Now, I haven't gone to look for it, but help us in the comments below. When is the last time, like when the coach says, crazy, we played 2 divisional games, week 1 and 2, because that could go one or two ways, Kels.
I mean, we've done it before. I mean, to me, we've done that before, where we played maybe like Washington. I mean, let's say, of course, Giants week 1, then we'll come back week 2. We'll either play Washington or Philly. I mean, it has been done before. I'm not surprised by that.
The 2026 game against the Giants is the 9th time in the last 20 seasons. 9 out of 20 seasons the Cowboys have opened up against the New York Football Giants. But I mean, it could go one or two ways, Kels. We could go 2-0. and we're hot shit. We could go 1-1 and split like everybody thinks we may do. Or if an Eagles fan or a hater's tapping in, they may hope that we go 0-2. And boy, the sky would be falling. Man, that would be perfect for the haters, that the sky will be falling before the Cowboys could get to Brazil and Rio by going down 0-2. But I don't see it, though. I don't see it. I think this team has made some move, Kels, that has, helped this roster. We've drafted effectively. Now can everybody stay healthy and move through the rest of free agency like, are we going to sign George Pickens to a long-term deal or not? Types of deals. But them dates is out, like you said. We've shared them on the timeline, so if you're just tapping in.
We got some dates.
Yeah, we get Seattle twice. I see you, Park Ranger. You coming back up to Seattle, baby? That's right. We got the Seattle Seahawks on the first preseason game of the year. Shout out to my guy Mike Rock for shooting me a text on that as I was sending out the info with the schedule going out. But yeah, we're excited in the Pacific Northwest. We get a preseason game in August. Then we get the Cowboys on Monday Night Football against the defending Super Bowl champions on Monday Night Football. That's the perfect scenario. Now, I know a lot of fans are probably going to be discouraged about that Monday Night Football. Why? Because it's a Monday night. But for us fans like me that's here, it works out well, especially those that want to attend events, because there's going to be a one-star, one family event here. It's going to be a meet and greet. It's going to be a tailgate. There's going to be hundreds of Cowboy fans here in the Pacific Northwest. I'm just excited that the schedule worked out a little bit towards how I wanted it to this year, Kels, because I feel like we always play both Philly games close together. They'll say week 7 and 12. Is that when we're playing them now?
Yeah. Like I said, it's been done before. Like we played.
Oh, I don't think it hasn't been done. When is the last time it's been done? That's what I'm curious about.
It's probably been a minute. I think I stopped before we went live. I was on 2021. I was going to go to 2022 and see, but it has been done before.
Well, y'all gonna make me go to the Googler right quick. That's what y'all gonna. That's what y'all gonna make me go look at Gemini. The Dallas Cowboys are opening the 2026. Says week 1 business rivals making the season heavily injured. No, that doesn't. That query didn't do it right there. But all my experts that are tapping in, let us know. I'm curious. I want to know when the last time the Cowboys opened up 2 division games, because it could go well or it could go bad. So let us know in the comments down below the way too early predictions on the first 2 games, because those games are important, because for the Cowboys who have not made the playoffs in 2 years, Kels, we cannot afford in any of those games to be fucking around. Excuse my friend.
No, we can't. And now, like, this is where I start my first part of my prediction. It's basically based off of what we going to do. So let me go on there. Oh shoot, did they post it? Okay, here we go. The one that's gonna be, I'm kind of looking for. I'm glad this is the first time I'm saying this in a while. I'm glad we're playing the New York Giants first, because they have done a mess overall with.
Yeah, and they got a brand new coach. Everybody's scared of.
I ain't scared of him.
Well, some fans are. They're like, "Oh, we're gonna lose. It's our ball. It's in the script."
Like I think it was 20. No, I looked at 21. It wasn't back to back. I think 2019 was back to back. I didn't see anything for 2021 because I'm still on the Google search looking at the Cowboys 2021 schedule. But yeah, I'm looking forward to New York. Now, if I could get my little coins together the way that this economy is set up.
Who you telling them gas prices ain't cheap on them planes?
No, this might be an Amtrak, but no, we just talking about, life is lifing right now the way that this economy is. But I'm making on that Amtrak.
Hey,
go to MetLife to see what these little giants is about.
Right.
It's a
shout out to Calderon. Shout out to Park Ranger said, are you going to have a watch party in Seattle? That's a great question, because if you know, like I know, like we know, that when the NFL schedule comes out, what happens? The airline tickets go up, the hotel tickets go up. And of course, Jerry and them, they already selling all the tickets to all the games, so they going to be way up. So yeah, you're going to pay that right now, but some games are going to really price fans out. And it actually priced me out of Denver and Las Vegas last year. I was not about to pay $400 to sit in the upper level in Denver, and I wasn't paying $700 to sit up in the upper level at Allegiant Stadium. Just wasn't going to do it. But I went down there, and One Star One Family had an event. Now, One Star One Family will be heading up here. Shout out to DJ Kai and Sherry. They will be here, One Star One Family in Seattle. So there will be likely watch parties for all the Cowboys fans that may just want to come in, may not want to attend the game, but more information will be coming out. So you got to follow me on Facebook. But yeah, more than likely, that is becoming the trend as it was last season. Many fans traveling to locations and going to watch parties rather than games because of the ticket prices, Kels. I mean, hell, parking alone at Jerry World like $150 in the parking lot.
Shoot. Shout out to Fan Zone. Because
the sister, shout out to sisters, the Bowen sisters.
Because you don't have to worry about parking or none of that with them. You get on that party bus, get a couple good drinks with you, then you get dropped off at where the tailgate party is, which is not that far from the stadium. And then when the game is over with, you get back on the party bus and go to your hotel. You know, transportation is included. Shout out to Fan Zone for that. I hate that my birthday game will be in LA, even though I'm not going.
Top is, I think Top's tapping in. He says New York and Washington in 2019. Does that sound about right? Last time we've opened up.
That's what I said. It hasn't been that long.
7 years
ago. Yeah.
But it's crazy. The Cowboys have played the Giants 9 out of 20 times that they've opened up. That's crazy. And this is the 4th year we're opening up on the road.
But you know what? I do remember. Don't ask me what league meeting it was. That they were talking about having the schedule where you will play your division rival opening and or closing. So that had I do remember that. Just don't ask me what year that league meeting thing happened, but I do remember that. So yeah, it could be around 2018, 2019. That sounds about right.
Okay. Well, if you're just tapping in, come on now, press like on the video. Where are our green badges at? Cowboy fans, you got to be excited, especially traveling Cowboy fans or Cowboy fans that really pay attention and stay tapped in with their team 365 days a year. Come on, let's press like, let's share the video. You got to be excited. We've got dates out because if you take a look at this, Kels, this is a perfect scenario for the Cowboys. We can start off 2-0. That gives us a leg up on the division before we have another division game where we play the Eagles on
Monday Night Football.
Yeah, on Monday Night Football.
Yeah. No. This better because
then look at that. We're gonna see the Eagles back to back before we see the Commanders and the Giants again in 2 division games at the end of the season. I'm gonna tell you.
Want me to go back to the schedule real quick?
It looked like storybook telling here. Like they're gonna get to the end of the season as always, and we're gonna find out who's gonna win the division and who's gonna make the playoffs.
So 2 things. The one that I'm kind of leery about is our juggernaut, which is the Arizona Cardinals.
The juggernaut? I thought they got rid of Kyler Murray. What are you talking about? Well, the fact that they had lost at AT&T Stadium with Kyler or what?
Not only that, but we lost to a Brissett and we lost to a Dobbs. That Arizona has always been our juggernaut team, whether we play them home or we play them in the desert. But
wasn't Hobbs like a astro engineer or something like that?
He's something. Oh yeah, let me tell you.
He tore our ass up about 2 years ago in Arizona. I remember that. That was bad.
Yeah, if he decides that he wants to get rid of the football life, trust and believe that degree he has. Oh, that's a money making field. And the same thing like with Aubrey. He's a civil engineer, or cyber engineer. He's one of them. But I'm interested to see how we're going to play. Are we still going to be on the tarmac at DFW? And I was also looking at, let's see, the how many prime times we have.
I think somebody commented 6, but I want to do the math on that. Somebody, let's put our heads together here. Let's find out how many prime time games are going to be in the NFC East this season. We got a prime time guest tapping in from Sin City right now. My guy, JB, he is a Dallas Cowboy fan, and he's the guy with the turf on his cap. So let's welcome him to the show all the way from Sin City.
How's it going? How y'all doing?
What's good?
Hey.
Pretty good.
When you look at it, technically it's 7 because they're now considering Thanksgiving games prime times.
Right. How you feeling about that, JB? 7 primetime games
Yeah,
for the Cowboys?
yeah. Y'all gotta fill me in because I had some meetings earlier. Where we at? Where we at with it? Who we playing?
The schedule's released, and it looks like we're doing the math on the primetime games. It looks like the Cowboys have 7 primetime games, but it's no mystery. We always get primetime.
Right, of course. We bring the ratings, of course. Yeah.
We draw a crowd, right?
Yep.
We bring the currency as well.
Exactly. And for everybody tapping in here today that don't know JB, just introduce yourself. Tell everybody a little bit about who you are, maybe how you became a Cowboy fan, who your favorite player is, and what you doing out there in Las Vegas.
Absolutely. So yeah, I'm here in Vegas. I'm a long Dallas Cowboy fan. I was born in Dallas. And I just came out with a new novelty hat company where we put turf. It's not actual sports turf from the field, but it's real turf. And it's something for the fans. I know y'all probably seen those big ass annoying noggin boss hats.
Yeah.
So those come from Philly fans. Though the owners of those companies are Philly fans. So
Cowboy fans buying them noggins.
Exactly.
Philly fans, right?
We had to jump in the game and knock them off and try to put the swing towards us a little bit in good faith. And yeah, I'm DC 4L for life, and my favorite Cowboy is probably Marion Barber, R.I.P.
Not a bad choice, right there.
Yeah, Marion Barber is definitely my favorite, and yeah, I'm excited to get it going and see how we could get some dubs this season and contest for a chip.
For sure. Well, let's get back to the schedule in case you hadn't looked at it.
Yep.
Good look at it there right quick, JB. Appreciate you tapping in all the way from Las Vegas. I don't know what happened to Bob. He might have had a flat or something. But anyway, we got two division games back-to-back, JB. New York versus New York on Sunday Night Football, and then our opener against the Washington Commanders.
Okay. It's not bad. That's a duck, eh? I see dub. Ah, shit. I see none but dubs.
None but dubs. I
like this.
Yeah, the game that stuck out to me the most was definitely Washington. I was betting that we weren't going to play 2 division games back to back. I thought we may play the Cards or somebody like that at home week 2, but that's the game that really got me messed up the most. And shout out to everybody on my Patreon who participated in the schedule predictions. I'll have to go and take a look at that after, and then we'll announce that on Patreon who won the schedule prediction show, because we were taking a look at when the Seattle game was going to be, and that's in week 13. We were looking at when the Rams is going to be. That is week 14, 15. Right? Damn, we got a late bye. Look at that, Tails. Did you notice that?
Yeah, week 14.
Woo!
We got a late bye. But okay, so this is the thing that I'm also looking at. We do have some mini buys, which kind of helps.
Okay.
So we do have a mini buy with. Let me go to the calendar. So
yeah, mini buy, but that's one of the later bye weeks. Normally it's around 7, 8, 9, but that's week 14. But
right,
yeah,
but also
to the Rams, the Hawks, and the Texans, and the Texans are actually in October, week 4. I'm just curious which game the Cowboy Nation, the Cowboy fans out there are going to label, especially as you brought up, Kels, the takeover game.
Yeah, so when we go back to the schedule real quick, so I'm gonna tell you where we have mini buys. So we don't have a mini buy after we come back from Brazil. We have a mini buy on a Thursday night game. We have Yeah, that's against the Bucks. We have a mini bye on 20.
What do you mean? Because we play on a Thursday and then we turn around and play on a Sunday? You talking about those?
Yeah, so mini buys is like 10 days. So yeah, so the mini buy is like if we have a game that Thursday, we don't play that Sunday. So the following Sunday or Monday, whatever it is, that accumulates 10 days. So we have a bye week right there. We also have a bye week. The next one will be Thanksgiving because we don't play again until December 7th. So that's another bye week. And then you have your other bye week. So we only have 2 bye weeks. Two mini bye weeks and 1 regular bye week.
Nice.
I wanted to come over here and take a look at who has the most difficult schedule, especially when it comes to the NFC East. Because a lot of folks are saying, I think the Giants have maybe one of the toughest schedules in the league, and maybe the Cowboys are one of the easier schedules in the league. But y'all let us know in the comments as I take a look at it. But JP, talk to us, baby. How's the weather out there in Vegas right now, big dog? Can you hear me? JB? Can you hear me, dog? Can you hear me now like Verizon? I don't think he can hear me. You hear me, big dog?
So I think Philly has the.
I don't think he can.
Let's see, Philly.
Right, we got you back in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Couldn't hear y'all, but now I got it.
Yeah, we were having some difficulty. What was you saying?
No worries. All good. Mm-hmm.
No, I think Philly has one of the hardest schedule.
Oh yeah, getting back to the strength of schedule. Right. Let me take a look at that. Strength of schedule for all 32 NFL teams. Let's take a look at it here. Chicago Bears, number 1. First NFC East team with the toughest schedule. New York at 12. New York has the toughest schedule at 5-17. No, that's the Jets. My bad. Not the Giants. You're further down. Washington Commanders, strength of schedule, 502. They've got it. Then the Giants right below them at 498. Dallas Cowboys at 20. Oh, it's the Eagles that got the easiest schedule at 41.
Oh, they got the easiest.
How do they give them the easiest schedule? That's crazy.
Like, how does that work?
Come on, Commish. What are they doing?
And the kickoff is going to be the Super Bowl rematch.
You talking about Seattle and
Patriots.
Ooh,
okay,
man.
Okay.
Interesting. What's your take? What's Vegas out there saying? The odds on the Patriots
Man,
after the scandal.
I don't know. With all the craziness going around, they could be favorites or they could be dogs. I really had no idea.
Yeah, the Patriots got their own dirty laundry to wash over there.
Yeah, that's facts.
Cowboys with that dirty laundry type stuff.
Yep. Who does Philly play the first game? Trying to get that 0-1 for them.
That's the question.
Nah, Eric, I'm looking at the rankings right now.
He said switch that. Okay, maybe he said is it backwards?
I'm looking at the strength of schedules now. And if
Chicago
you were
Bears
to
are
look
like
at
55.
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying that I'm looking at a Bears wire report here. I just did a quick Google search, 2026 NFL strength of schedule. I'll just show y'all here better than I can tell you. That maybe the Chicago Bears don't know what they're talking about over there. That's why we like to put our heads together here so we can get the actual factual. I know a lot of folks is out there spreading that fake schedule around, but we like to make sure the news is verifiable. But here's the Bears wire.
Yeah.
The toughest strength of schedule. Bears have the toughest.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now because the NFL just dropped it.
Commanders at 16, Giants at 17. Unless does that mean the Browns have the easiest schedule? Or is it tougher the lower number it goes?
They do.
Well, the Browns is down there, and the Eagles they down there 23.
And 23.
How does this work? Where are the Eagle fans that follow us here? We know y'all like to tap in and let us know what your record is every year. Y'all let us know how y'all score that back to back.
Yeah, but if you were just to take our
They do
division
that.
out, Washington Commanders have the hardest. Then it's the Giants. Then it's us. Then it's Philly.
Okay.
Well, I know we was out there kicking it this weekend in Vegas. And speaking of your hats, you know what I mean? You got a lot of hats there on Turf Cats. Tell folks how they can follow you on social media, Big Dog, so we can get your numbers up.
Yeah, absolutely. So right now we're working on our Instagram. We don't really have a big social presence right now, but we're gonna have it as soon as we launch. We got our first initial Dallas themed. Obviously, I don't have the license, but we can work around it. And so those hats, which will be available, will show up the designs probably the next week or so, probably before week 1 of the preseason. So August, I think. Right now, the Instagram is at the Turf Cat, but I'm revamping everything. Right now, I have some old pages, but unfortunately, in this internet world, there's hackers, and we already got hacked.
I know they're trying to hack
So
BDG.
it is what
I
it
know you
is.
see the messages, Kels.
Say that again.
So that's an old page, but yeah, eventually we'll get it back to where the numbers are over the internet soon. So right now we're just a little quite delay.
All right, well, we got Turf Cap in the links right now. Make sure if you follow BG and you're a Cowboy fan, support a good Cowboy fan business. JB is a Cowboy fan from Palm Beach, Florida. JB.
Yep, that's it. Yep.
And then you actually did some
where Joe Looney's from.
Oh, Joe Looney.
Joe Looney from the Cowboys.
Now you got
what you were saying about me, BG?
Oh no, I was just saying. I know you probably see the messages. BDG's always trying to get hacked. They're always trying to send messages saying, "Hey, you need to respond to this link within 24 hours, or we're gonna shut your sit down." But speaking of shutting things down for you, JB, you actually got to participate in a big basketball game on the East Coast called the Rutgers, and you were pushing merch way back then. Give everybody a little bit of background of your connection to the East Coast, and you was at some Rucker where they just turned all the lights out or something like that. What was that about?
Yeah, that was so in the late 90s, early 2000s, Fat Joe and Jay-Z were a big advocate and head coach to the teams out in Harlem called the Rucker Park Street Ball Classic. And, you know, they have teams that compete against each other all across the East Coast. It's street ball, so it's street ball rules. This is not NBA rules. And yeah, it's something where I had an opportunity to hustle certain merchandise in front of the park. And one of the big games where LeBron was supposed to play, Shaq, a whole bunch of NBA players, for some reason, the lights got shut off. And yeah, you can Google or YouTube, it's called the blackout, and you'll see all the information and documentaries about it. But yeah, that's kind of where I started, you know, selling my merchandise and got in the game and built those relationships and bridges, still strong as hell, and just trying to, you know, make it happen and grow the community. There it is. Yep. There's Fat Joe. There's Queen B.
Kels, you know about the Rutgers out there on the East Coast? I know you do in DC, right?
I heard about it.
Yeah. I thought it was an interesting story. You know, they all say, you know, the world, you know, out here in the world, if you don't know, you're only 5 people away from everybody. When JB shared that story with me, I was like, man, I always wanted to go to the Rucker because it seems like chaos. But they shut the lights off on one game. You said the politics got involved because it was too much attention out there.
Something happened. You know, I don't know if David Stern at the time, he was the NBA commissioner, he got, you know, involved, you know, somehow, but who knows? But yeah, that's where I got my first opportunity to, you know, ingrace myself with the community and sell cool merchandise that is unique, fun, and yeah, it's what I do.
And so, one last question before we get you out of here: like, how did you become a Cowboy fan all the way in Palm Beach, Florida?
So again, I was born in Dallas. And yeah,
Big D.
Yeah, born in Dallas. Family that are big Cowboy fans, and my dad opened up the Adolphus Hotel in Dallas. That's his job back then. So obviously, all the players used to come into the restaurant and whatnot. But yeah, I was born in Dallas, and hopefully get back there soon.
Well, hopefully we can see you up here in Seattle or
Yep.
one of the games
Absolutely.
this year. We appreciate you having us on. I know you're busy and a lot of meetings
sure,
and all
for
that
sure.
out there with the cap world and everything. But
Yes,
thanks
sir.
for tapping in for Las Vegas
For
and
sure.
being the
Yep.
2027 official Gym Rat of the Year sponsor, the sole sponsor, JB from
Yes, sir.
Turf Hat, baby. Expect a lot of collaboration on some
Yes.
caps, right, JB?
This is just the beginning. Absolutely. This is just the beginning. Just the beginning. We're not even in OTAs yet. Just the beginning. Let's get it.
We're good. We appreciate you joining us. We're gonna get you out of here.
Good
Me
to
and
know.
Kale's gonna wrap up
Cool.
on this schedule. Big dog. We look forward
All right.
to having you here
Salute.
back soon.
Yes, sir. Good meeting y'all.
All right,
Good
baby.
meeting
All right.
you.
Peace.
All right, Kales, let's get back to this business. We get back to the
This
business of this schedule.
This schedule.
You're just tapping in. Say hello. We're live on 3 broadcasts right now. We're live on Facebook. Shout out to all of our Green Badge supporters on Built Different Group. Shout out to everybody on LinkedIn, all the professionals for Military Creator Con in 2027. And shout out to all of the subs on YouTube. It's a big day, especially for Cowboy fans.
Let me go back to the schedule.
Yeah, let me get that schedule back up.
I was just looking at the week 1 schedule that oh, that's right. They I need to see the Cowboys release. They just put it out there. They got all the Tylers. They you know how they always do their promo for the schedule. They just posted it.
Oh, they're doing the Star Wars with the Tyler thing. I seen that.
Yeah.
But let us know in the comments below which game excites you the most this season. It is a tough schedule, but according to their strength of schedule, I'm gonna share this link in the comments so y'all can decipher how you want to. I don't know Eric Taylor, but it looks like the Giants have the toughest, or I'm sorry, it looks like the Commanders have the toughest schedule in the NFC East at 16, and then the Giants right behind them at 17, and then the Cowboys creep down at 20. And then we've got the Eagles at 23. I just can't believe the Eagles got the easiest schedule out of the NFC East.
They do.
They just chilling on themselves.
The games that excite me besides week 1, and I'm surprised that has even flowed out my mouth. I'm looking forward to seeing Houston.
Yeah, Houston early. Right after the Ravens game. So they're going to have to travel from Rio and then come back to Dallas. Then they're going to have a quick turnaround and then travel right down to Dallas to little brother. Yeah, that's going to be a big game right there. 4 big games.
I'm definitely interested, and I'm looking forward to this Indianapolis game because it is going to be a dual match between the Downs brothers. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah,
to seeing that.
So what are you hearing? Because I know we faced New York round 1, or round 1. We faced New York week 1, and Neighbors is coming off this injury, and he had some things to say about Caleb Downs when the Cowboys drafted him. I mean, do you see maybe Malik Neighbors coming back week 1, or is there a possibility Caleb Downs doesn't see our good friend, the neighbor up there in New York?
Yeah, I really didn't. I really didn't sink too much into that because it's college rivalry. Because Neighbors and Downs have seen each other in college football, so I'm not even playing that much into it. It's to me, it's just like college trash.
Right. But in terms of Malik's injury, I mean, does it look like we may face a Malik?
He has to have another surgery on that ACL it's a cleanup. We don't know how that's going to be. He's still recuperating. I know he had his ACL before Scatterboo did, but it wasn't that far in between.
Yeah, he got injured first, I believe, last year, and then Scatterboo a couple of weeks after.
Yeah. Honestly, and just to be honest, I would still prepare for him like he is going to play, but I don't think we're going to see Neighbors in week 1.
Right.
Because you also have to look at how long it takes to recover from an ACL. We're talking that's like an 18-month to 2 years and some change recovery. But I would still prepare like he's healthy, just like I would do with like with Michael Parsons, even though Michael Parsons is going to be several weeks for him. I was still playing as if we were playing those that are injured that we're seeing this season.
Right. So we're going to prepare as if Malik Neighbors is going to be there. That's just a good rule of thumb, especially going into a brand new season. There's a lot at stake here, Kels, especially the first 2 weeks, because man, this could go any kind of way.
Yeah,
you know, we could start off hot or not.
Right, because I'm trying to see who else they have, because I'm surprised they didn't even get Carnell Tate. Like, who they going to have to receive and run? I mean, I'm trying to think who else is on that roster.
I just think it's wild. Also, the second thing that stuck out to me, obviously, we're playing 2 back-to-back division games. Got New York Giants Sunday Night Football, Washington at home for the home opener, and then we face the Eagles. Our next 2, these are pivotal. I don't think a lot of folks understand these 4 division games early in the season. Washington, New York, and then back-to-back Eagle games before we face another opponent, which we don't face a division opponent until the end of the season. This is going to be critical. You know, every time, Kels, how many seasons have we came down to the last game to find out if the Cowboys or who going to win the NFC East or who going to make the playoffs?
They always, I mean, they did that with us we kind of knew kind of early in 2014 when we won the division. But 2016, Dak and Zeke's rookie year, no, I can't say that. Because we could have won that game, because I was in Dallas for that game. And we played Tampa. Yeah, we played Tampa Bay that game. And we was supposed to clinch the division then, but Giants decided that they wanted to win the game. So they rolled all them T-shirts and everything that they was getting ready to sell back to wherever it was, and I was PayPaling everybody their money back that wanted to get the shirts and all that other stuff. So yeah, I do know. And when we had McCarthy, they kind of held out to see how it's going to, who was going to win. Right. That division.
Well, that story alone, if you're not paying attention, the biggest story overall for me after further review on this schedule is the division snapshot. 2 division games, then back-to-back back-to-back. We see them twice back-to-back, not literally back-to-back in weeks, but we see the Eagles twice again before we see the Giants and the Commanders. So we kick off Giants Commanders, we finish Giants Commanders.
Yeah. Right, Eric. They did lose Wan'Dale Robinson.
There's been a lot of player movement. We still got a whole 53-man roster to go. I know a lot of folks are going to be out with the way too early predictions. Kels, we go through this every year. It's a cycle. Are you going to get this check or not?
No. Yep. Preseason. Yes. Let's go.
And by the way, didn't the Cowboys, I think you verified the Cowboys have the first Navajo Nation player ever? Yeah. With the International Pathway Program player, is that right?
No, he's not international. He's
not?
He's from here. If I'm not mistaken.
Well, I wanted to say, because we're going to have 93 folks, I believe, on the roster. We got to dwindle that down to 53. So a lot of these guys on one-year deals showing up looking like camp bodies. Folks going to have to make this team. And I like the fact that when it came to the rookie minicamp, Kels, I know you heard this, but Shotty had their rookies out there yakking on the field.
Yep. Oh, he ain't playing with them.
He was yakking. Yeah, I'm out of shape. Oh, it's too much. I love it, Shotty. Get them boys in shape. We need to find out who's going to be on this team.
He's just like his daddy. That's all I got out of it. Yeah. So Shiaz Pete. I'm gonna get his name right because I don't like messing with people's name. He's from Montana. And he played left tackle for Kentucky. Yeah. So yeah, he's the first
Navajo Nation player.
In the NFL history. That's what's up.
Yeah, I seen some news. I seen a lot of people sharing that. I'm like, is that right? Is that what we got? But Joe Tranchina says our defense, if our defense doesn't improve, it's going to be a long season. Well, guess what? You know what the good thing about being on the bottom is? You ain't got nowhere to go but up. I mean, the Cowboys was on the dead bottom last year. Most points scored ever in franchise history. I mean, this is the perfect table set because Christian Parker comes in here, Kels, and gets us to at least the middle of the pack. That's a win.
Yeah. I mentioned, I made a comment on Mr. Cowboy Nation show earlier today that this season is definitely going to be shine on CP and how he handles this defense. More so than the offensive unit. We know what our offensive unit can do. But like I said, this is my first prediction. My first prediction. Hey, Bob.
What's up, y'all?
Right now.
How you doing, bro? Good to see you. I'm glad you're alive, baby. Good to
I
hear
thought
from
it was 15 minutes early right now. I'm walking in thinking I'm 15 minutes early to this show, and I'm 45 late. I'm sorry.
Dog, the cat's out the bag, dog. Have you seen the schedule?
Yes, I've seen pieces of it. Yes, indeed.
Look
I
at
was
this,
talking
though.
to Damien. We're trying to find a way to get to Arlington for Thanksgiving. I don't think I can do it.
Look at this, Bob. We open up New York, Washington. We close New York, Washington. Would you say there's a lot at stake for the NFC East?
I mean, I felt like it was going to be that way anyway with this team this year.
And look how we draft. We draft
right.
This division draft real well.
Yeah.
But like I said, this is my first prediction, so don't hold it to me because it's going to change when this 53-man roster hit.
Okay. We got the way too early predictions. Let's go. We got the big three way too early, Kales. Kick it off.
I have us splitting this division right now based on how we draft, based on what this division has done in free agency. Right now, I have us splitting the division.
Explain that for some folks that may not understand. What you mean split in terms of how?
Washington going to win one. We're going to win one. New York is going to win one. We're going to win one. Did I say Philly is going to win one? We're going to win one.
Okay, which one you think Philly going to win? That's what I want.
Good question. I don't know. It better not be that Thanksgiving game.
Neither. I don't want to lose on Monday night or Thanksgiving to that freaking team, man. There's no winning on that one.
Did we get a final count? Just to everybody in the comments below, did we get a final count on total primetime games in the NFC East?
No,
somebody help us out. Let's get that.
It's technically, let's treat it like spades, 6 and a possible, but it's 7. Because
I want to know how many the total NFC East got. I want to know if they got more or less than what we had last year. That's kind of what I'm paying attention to, because I think last year, Bob, we had about almost 30% of all of the 50 some odd primetime games. And here it is. Everybody always asks, Bob, and I want to hear your opinion on it. Why do the Cowboys always get primetime game when they ain't did shit in 30 years, Bob?
All right. So somebody gets, I'm looking at Washington now. Somebody get Philly, somebody else get New York. Right now let's say we have 7. We got 7 because Thanksgiving is considered primetime. For all
7.
3.
Well, why the Cowboys get 7 primetime games, Bob? We ain't been in no championship in 30 years.
We definitely know the NFL is not about championships. The current model for the NFL for the last 20 years has been ratings. It was always that way before, but really it's been blowing up. And the real question is, why do you keep watching the Dallas Cowboys, America and world? Is really the question. It's not really about why the Dallas Cowboys get primetime spots because they get primetime eyeballs. And not only are we the biggest fan base in the entire world, we got the haters on board with us too. So they're going to spend time watching the game, whether they go in there and click it or not, whether it's on their DVR, it counts as a view. And we are the most viewed NFL team in the world. So that's the reason why, because we make money.
Okay. So Washington, listen to me right now. Washington has 3 in the possible, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's technically 4. It's technically 4, but it's 3 in the possible. Their week 6 is a Monday night game. This is where the possible come in. Their November 1st game is a Sunday night game, but they have an asterisk by it because it says select primetime game is subject to change due to flex.
Oh yeah. If you ain't hot or not, you gonna get bumped from the slot.
Right. Week 10 is a Thursday night game for them. Cincinnati Bengals is a Monday night game for them. They got TBDs next to their week 16 through 18 week.
So how many is that? Okay, so you got 7 for the Cowboys. That's 4 for Washington. How many Philly and New York got?
3 and a possible for Washington.
Okay, so okay.
4, but 3.
Okay, so what about Philly and New York? What you got?
I'm about to look at Philly now.
Yeah, exactly. Sterling Sellers. He knows what he's talking about. Yeah, the 4 major markets in the NFC East: Dallas, Washington, New York, Philly. Major metro markets. Eyeballs, crowds. You got it. You nailed it on the head, big dog. I see.
I mean, the NFC East has been it for a while. I mean, let's be honest. If it's not one team, it's another. We kind of go back and forth. Like we said, we didn't have a repeat in that division win for a long time until Philly just did it. But
21 years. 21 years.
we've got eyeballs on the division, and again, like Kel's just said, everybody in the NFC East drafted some dogs this year. So everyone got better. The NFC East got better. Does that mean that everyone is to our level and we're to other people's levels? I don't know. I still think New York's got a lot to go. I think Washington may be a little bit more dangerous than we think. And I think Philly's going to take a step back. So I don't know. The thing about New York, too, is that their coach is good, man. Their coach is going to do good stuff for them. So, that's an exciting thing for us because really
Good thing we got them out the gate, though, Bob, because Playmaker, your favorite player, said it may look good later, but probably not on the first game of the season. It might not translate. So that plays well for the Cowboys.
It's going to be tough no matter what coming out the gate like that. You play a division game. It just, you want to come out and play, I don't know, freaking Tampa Bay or Arizona, just some shit that don't really matter that, get your sea legs underneath you at the beginning of the season. But that's not how it works with Dallas. We usually get a division game right off the bat, and it's happened.
I didn't think we'd get 2 division games, but the last time we've done it, Bob, our crowd
was
here
2019.
Was 2019.
Yeah.
Wow.
Back to them division games. Philly got 5.
Prime time.
And how many for New York?
They got 4. But the thing is, you're going to have to count ours as 1. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, okay, I get it. Yeah. But technically, if you break it down like that, but on the surface, total games, that's 20 games.
Yeah.
Not 20 separate games, but 20 games overall that the NFC East, if you're wondering why the Cowboys always get primetime games, because y'all think getting primetime games equates to they should put the winning teams. Well, guess what? It's a new season. How do you know who's going to be winning? Kels, what you said, that flex spot, right? How does that flex spot stuff actually work? They just say this team's hotter, or is there a process to that?
Good question. Caitlin, it's actually 6, but the Thanksgiving games are now being considered primetime. So you might as well say 7.
Okay, so 19. That's about what I think what they had last year. I'm going to take a look at that here in just a second.
So the flex. This is
how does the flex work?
If you stink up the joint, they will take your 8 o'clock games and put it on a 1 o'clock slot.
Don't perform well, go to the back of the line.
Yeah. Or it could work if you are just blazing through your schedule and you knocking them out left and right, then they will put you on a night schedule or the America's game of the week. For instance, or not instance, but for example, 2016, the last games in December that the Cowboys played were all flexed to night games. The game that I went to, which was like my birthday game.
I see a couple of flex games right here.
Yeah. The game that I went to against Tampa Bay, 2016, it actually was supposed to be either a 1 o'clock or a 4 p.m. game. And it was flexed to a Sunday night game. And that was right after Thanksgiving that they flexed it, because we already had the Thursday night game already on the schedule. But when that and we lost that game, we did lose that Thanksgiving game because that was against Philly. But
Eric
we was
says,
on a roll. We was on a roll, so they flexed it.
Okay, you got a little bit of context on the flex there.
No, it doesn't, because the reason why the game with Rio is not
well, you got the reason I look at it is what, Sunday night, Monday night, and Thursday night, right? Those are prime time, or Black Friday,
right?
Where it's like a game alone, a standalone game.
Right. There's only one primetime game on the international game, and that's the first one. Is that the one in Australia? I think that's the only one.
I think we open up. Don't we open up on a Wednesday on two overseas games?
Yeah, it's in Netflix. That game is Netflix. So the Wednesday night game is the matchup, is the Super Bowl, this past Super Bowl matchup. Then Thursday is the first international game. I think that's the Australia one. The reason why it's not considered, the other ones are not considered prime time, because 9:30 in Europe is 1 p.m. Is it one? It's 1 p.m. their time, but 9:30 in the morning our time.
Ooh, look at that! Week 1, Commanders, Eagles.
That's a game, man.
Hey, Commanders, Eagles, Giants, Cowboys. It's gonna be some definition coming out week 1, week 2.
Look at us, and we could be talking ish too about these teams. Instead, we're taking the high road of being classy and saying about how good the game's gonna be, because that's how we do it here. It doesn't always have to be about pro Cowboys means anti you. We like good football here.
Women, the NFL just posted the entire week 1 slate.
Yeah, I got it up here. That's what I was looking at. I got the whole schedule here. If you want to look at a week, we can go through it. But this is week 1.
Man.
Patriots at Seahawks on Sunday Night Football.
September 9th. I don't care about any of these games except for that 425 and that 820. I'm interested in those 2 games.
Right. You talking about Commanders, Eagles?
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting week 1.
Gosh.
The NFC East talk is going to be interesting week 1, Bob, because somebody going to be 0-1. No, somebody going to be 0-2. Somebody going to be 1-1. Somebody going to be 2-1 or something like that. But the Cowboys could have the bottom fall out, Bob. The Cowboys could have the bottom fall out, if worst case scenario would happen. Could you imagine that before we go to Ravens, Baltimore in Brazil, and we were 0-2, the sky would be falling all the way in Brazil on America's team? Could you just imagine the networks and the field day they would be having on this new defense? And then they would be like, we should have never traded Michael Parsons.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to say we've just done too many good things. Moving on from that, dude, I don't know if they'll ever have that conversation again, but I know your vibe is definitely right on. The sky will be falling down, man. But I don't see that happening, man. I mean, again, if we're talking, I'm hoping if Kels is talking about a split and then the split happens later and we get these first 2 wins off the gate, which is really what I want to see. But I think Dallas has got an exceptional team right now. And obviously we don't know about the defense, but we know that they were starting to look pretty good last year, even with the crap that we had. The fact that we've come in and replaced that crap with some really good players is only just going to make this team that much better. I think we have a much better team than people are saying, which is fine. Underdog isn't what I want to be.
Yeah. Now, when it comes to Philly, I probably will have us sweeping them. I need to see how this game is going to go, because now that the draft is over and I came down off of the high a little bit. They draft. I like him. And even though it was a Pennsylvania, I forgot what I call it. I forgot what I called it. Jerome, what did I call the between Pittsburgh and Philly? I called it almost like a gang rivalry, something like that. It was like a shooting, almost like something. I forgot what I called it, but anyway,
drive by.
It's something. I called it. It's going to come to me. Trust me, it's going to come to me. Give me a minute.
Jerome tapping in says, I think we sweep Philly, boy. That would be easy. But Caitlin says Philly got a cake schedule.
Talked about it because Jerome and I talked about what I called what happened with Philly and Pittsburgh. And now that I came off the draft high, they drafted a slot receiver knowing that they have Pennsylvania on Pennsylvania crime. That's what I called it. That's what I called
Damn.
it.
Eagles crime. Yeah, I can relate.
That's what I called it.
Shit. You go back to the books for that one.
They drafted another slot receiver where they should have drafted a wideout. Nothing against Mekhi Lemon. He's a dog. I give him that. But you don't have anybody else to go next to Devontae Smith.
He's 5'11". I want to keep going to that too because I don't care what anyone's got to say, man. You just don't get unless you are spectacular Tyreek Hill, monster speed, super mittens. That height is not going to serve you well.
And Caleb Downs is going to dog walk him. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
And we have taller corners now too, that's something that really my close circle of friends probably here we talk about all the time. We want cornerbacks that are 6 feet tall and bigger always. We don't want a DK Metcalf dunking on us. We don't want a Pickens dunking on us. It's just one of those things where you've got to have the ability to have these corners. You want a smaller guy, put him in the nickel, give him a slot job, whatever. That's fine. But we can't afford to have these small guys. So I don't know. Lemon's it may be a reach, it may be a blow up. You don't really know, but. As far as anybody,
my thing is this: they got rid of AJ Brown to draft a rookie. Like, okay, you got rid of your best receiver that a running back as your quarterback can't throw to, and now y'all got more faith in a rookie coming in. That wide receiver core, Philly's buns.
Yeah, I mean he's still there until June 1. But once he leaves, who's your other wideout?
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you, Bob, but I had to feel some kind of way because the Cowboys definitely got the best wide receiver duo in the league now.
I also find a little odd, and I know why people do this because Caitlin mentioned it too. It's at the beginning of a season, you say to yourself, "Well, damn, we got a tough schedule." Look, the thing is every single year people gain and lose players in the offseason. There's no team that comes back exactly like they were the year before. So to be able to predict a whole season's worth of teams based on how someone played last season looking forward, I don't ever find that to be accurate. And I think most of the time people say, oh, this is a hard schedule. Well, you know what? What if it's not a hard schedule? What if 2 of those guys lose their quarterbacks? All of a sudden that hard schedule we have is an easy schedule. It's just too many variables that can happen. Every year we start new. And at the very least, we're starting new with knowing what this offense can do already because we didn't lose anything. And we're also more hopeful because of all the additions we made on defense. So at the very least, we can look at our team and say, we're going to be better. But we don't really know that about all these other teams because the losses and gains they're too big to look at.
I agree. Hey, BG, I want you to clip what Caitlin just, because if we sweep Philly, I will be on this show eating cupcakes of my choice.
Cupcakes of my choice.
How about that? Look at these miles the Cowboys are going to be traveling. That's not the most miles, but I hear you, Kels. I'm all about we can cupcake on the big 3 right here together. Especially, I think Bob will be in for the cupcake in season 2, right? If we sweep.
Yeah, I work something out. Hell yeah.
I'll eat a half dozen.
We'll have to make Bob like a healthy, non-sugar, with some creatine.
That's what I'm saying. I'll get creatine cupcakes. God damn it.
But look at this, man. Almost 28,000 miles. If this ain't America's team, I don't know what is. They are going all over the country this season with the Cowboys.
Good. That's America's team. We travel where we wanted the most, including Brazil, because they want us over there. Everyone's
Jerry got some business over there. Apparently, Jerry. That's what I heard when Jerry said he was happy the Cowboys is going because he got some constituents over there.
Yeah, just Khan and
Yeah, that's why the Jags are always over there overseas because the Shad Khan is a Pakistan businessman over there.
Oh yeah. Make that money.
I'm happy. I'm just happy that the dates are out. I'm happy that Seattle's playing late. A Monday night football. I am here. We're going to be hosting One Star One Family. It's going to be a lot of events going down. That's all weekend. Yeah, it's tough for scheduling. We're going to find out who's who. But Monday Night Football, Seattle late with the defending champions. I was scared, Bob. We were going to have them out the gate where I was going to be in Vegas. I was telling my son, look, bro, I love you. I want to support you and go see you weightlift. But, the Cowboys come to Seattle first week. I got to be in Seattle.
I've been looking at I've been following, at least for the last 3 days, the SeatGeek website as well as Ticketmaster. Ticketmaster right now has pretty much all of the Dallas Cowboy games that are available, single game right now. Up until this point, it was just everybody who had a season ticket that were ready to resell them, and those were all up there. But I was blown away with how expensive they were. Now, again, my friend Damien's trying to get his son Damien Jr. and fly out and try and get out there to go see the Thanksgiving Day game. He was asking me last year, hey, do you think that would be good? I'd be like, I think it'd be good, but I also think it's going to cost you. And so I'm looking at the ticket sale, how much they're charging, and it's in the thousands, $2,000.
Put that back up. Put that thing.
Yeah, no doubt, Bob. It's expensive as hell. Some folks saying $500. It priced me out. Remember when I came and seen you in Denver last year? I didn't go to the game because I'm not paying for. I love my team, but I'm not paying $400 to watch a TV in somebody's stadium.
And that's exactly what you have to do. And I was just going to have to say the tier pricing that I found was the upper rim, what you're talking about, which is basically watching TV, is about $350. So that's manageable. That's doable. But when you start going down to those other sections, they start turning into 4, 5, 6, 7. By the time you get to the 50-yard line on the ground, you're paying $1,800, $2,000 a ticket to be there.
I looked at the first game because when we started, I said, the way that this economy is set up, if I'm able to go, that Sunday night week 1 game is looking, I'm an Amtrak it, but when I was looking at the tickets, the highest I saw was $47,000. So of course that's a sweet ticket.
It's the have and have nots. We've seen it from the streaming level now. Folks are not streaming. They're not paying $1,000 a season to stream. And now we're seeing people getting priced out of games. And like last year, watch parties are now a thing.
Let me tell you, and it's 2 different leagues, but I like cupcakes, but there's a reason exactly. But the stadium that the DC Defenders plays at is a very nice stadium. And I have sat in some good seats, and when I'm paying $22 and I'm in the 100 section.
Damn.
Oh, that's a good deal.
And mind you, I said it is a very nice stadium, and their championship game is going to be here. And guess how much the tickets are for that? $50 in the 100 section. So it's crazy how the NFL is basically, and it's no nice way for me to say it, they are gouging. It's no reason. Granted, I know the Cowboys generate a lot of NFL currency.
Oh no, the owners are getting it in. They're getting it in while they can get it in because a quick Google search.
But you are gouging your.
They don't care, Kels. It's the haves and have-nots.
And that's the sad part.
That's why they moved it off of free radar TV. Look at this average price 2026 between $145 and $430.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at a ticket right behind me from 2008 where Dallas was here in Denver, and that was only $70. Obviously, that was a lifetime ago. And the reason why everything is more expensive is because everybody can charge for more. All you got to do is say, this guy is charging me more, so now I got to charge you more, and that's going to happen.
Bob, you know why? You know why? Jerry Jones paid Dak Prescott $60 million. That's why it costs so much.
I tell you though, the entertainment industry as a whole is going through this, and I know you guys might or might not heard of Blue Dot Fever, which is basically the blue dots are the little seats on every map at Ticketmaster that's available for you to buy. And there are so many popping up at concerts now because people are tired of paying $200, $300 for some idiot nitwit that people are canceling their tours. And in order for that to work, for us to get better pricing, that has to happen, unfortunately. I don't know that the NFL is going to go through a dip in any period ever again. It really never happened like that. And the real issue is about players selling their season tickets. I know I talked about this last year.
There's been a rule constituted, I think, you cannot resell a certain amount of tickets or something like that. Right now, Kels, I think they're watching that. They even got the vision They got the facial recognition in the stadium. You better be careful selling and reselling them
Detroit-
tickets now.
The Lions did that last year. They basically said anybody who sold a specific amount of their season tickets are no longer eligible for them the next
They
season.
won't be
So
eligible
this
the following season. Yeah.
this season right now, other people are getting cut off because of that, which I think is amazing because, you know, you can think about it two ways. You can think about the team basically making sure that their home team has a home team in it instead of a bunch of visitors. Or you can also think about them saying, you know what, we don't like you making money off that ticket. We want to make money off that ticket. Regardless, they want to keep the money in-house. And I think it's a cool thing that they can do. It's one of the only things that they can do to make that easier is control that. But basically, anyone can do it now. Once Ticketmaster let you repost a ticket for sale on their website, it was over. Yeah, and that's a real
big
problem
hustle
right now.
It's a big hustle. A lot of people buy tickets just to put them back out on the market to resell them. But this shows you between the haves and have-nots. That's why we created this channel here over 10 years ago. Bob, can you believe 10 years, man? 2016, dog. We started OAT to create this space where we could share from fans' perspectives what goes on in the trenches for fans that aren't able to go to games. They can vicariously see what it's like to go to a tailgate, what it's like to attend these experiences like next week at One Star One Family's fifth Unity event where Flozell Adams and both Evan Oglesby will be. So if you're one of those fans that's feeling priced out, you feel things are expensive, hey, welcome to the crowd. We all do. I ain't going to Brazil. That shit way too expensive. When I looked at tickets from Seattle to Brazil when the game broke, it was $1,300. I said, damn, that ain't even hotel and the damn game ticket. So no, sir. But make sure you tap in with us. That's why we built different group here, built by fans for fans. We're going to grab this content. We've got a network here for those of you that can't travel and go to see games, so that way you can tap in and see what it's like.
Yeah.
It's good stuff, man. I can't believe it's been 10 years, man. I have a quick little story, a funny little thing. I remember a week or two after I had posted one of the first stories I wrote for Official America's Team with you. And I got contacted by some guy saying, hey, man, I read this thing and you look like a great writer. We want to get you over to our team. And I was just like, I don't know, man. I'm trying to help build this thing my buddy BG's got going over here. And it turns out it was a Landry hat. And I remember just saying to them, because I look at them now and they're kind of still around. And I remember saying to myself, man, it has been almost 10 years we've been OAT. And it's crazy, man. I do remember your very first vision for all this. And if I'm being honest, man, it's no surprise, but it's amazing to see what you've done with both of these groups, knowing your dedication and how you put your head down and get what you need to get done. It is crazy, man. It's crazy who you've connected with other people. It's crazy how you've let my brand grow, and how you've even made the big three and all of us just so much bigger and better because of the family and the Cowboys atmosphere you bred, man. So thank you, BG, for that.
It's been because of fans like y'all, you contributing, Kales contributing. Kales had helped grow the fan club website. She's a president of DC Nation fan club out there. I mean, which one of these games are you looking at doing something for the fan club out there now that you got the dates, Kales?
Well, since Washington is coming back,
yeah, that makes the most sense.
It's the last game. Of course, we always go up to the hotel and everything. I mess with Will and all.
Okay. Yeah, you're gonna be back over there this year when the Cowboys show up in DC at the hotel and all that. Okay. Yeah. And see, that's what we're talking about. That kind of content. You can't get that kind of content anywhere. Kales is in DC. DC stands for what, Kales?
Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, not District of Columbia. It's the Dallas Cowboys, baby. So
yeah. And who else you going to get a soundbite from Will McClay directly? I'm just saying.
Hey,
and then
nowhere but here, baby.
Now I'm gonna tell you, I am going to miss Wanye Thomas being with us because that's my cupcake buddy. When he come up to the hotel, his cupcake supplier always come and we be eating cupcakes and stuff. So I am gonna miss him on that. Definitely that, but I know we got a lot of stuff like as far as because the draft will be here like a few months after that game, to kick off the 2027 season. So that's a lot right there. But when we leave, I want to before we go, I do want to rattle off the schedule and see who do you have as far as us winning.
I was trying to see if Bob was still there. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying before we close out, I was just going to run off what we have and to see right now, because right now this is just paper. Because right now our roster.
Oh, you mean your way too early predictions? Is that what you're talking about?
Right.
Okay, yeah, give us your way too early predictions.
Yeah.
And then we'll wrap it up here. There go Bob. Bob back in the building. There we go.
Yeah. So, because right now we have, because I don't know who is our international pathway player is. So right now we have a roster of 91. So yeah. So we got New York. Win or lose?
Oh, we winning that one.
Okay. Bob?
Yeah, we win.
Okay. That's gonna be a win. Washington.
We winning that too. We starting off 2-0, baby.
Home.
They're gonna hate us this year. It's our year till it ain't.
I agree.
Baltimore. That's how they say it.
That's a toss-up. Don't they still got Derrick Henry?
Yeah.
don't they still have a quarterback too? That's pretty freaking ridiculous.
Don't they still got a quarterback with pretty good legs? Like they got some good receivers over there and a tight end too. But wait, didn't they fire the Harbaugh coach? Who's the coach over there for Baltimore right now?
Mincer. He's good.
Okay. I don't know, man. I think that might be our first L in Brazil. I think we may catch an L in Brazil.
Yeah.
I say 2-1.
They got a defense. Yeah. That to me is a toss-up.
I think that's going to be a test of our defense that game. And I think Derrick Henry, I think they're going to pound Derrick Henry till they pull him out on the stretcher in Brazil.
Right. That's why we need to hurry up and find it. The Cowboys is not done yet. Let me put that out there. The Cowboys not done yet.
All right. What's the next game?
Okay. Houston. At Houston.
Yeah, I think we'll win that game.
Yeah.
Especially if we lose against Baltimore. We ain't going to lose 2 in a row. I think they bounce back. 3-1.
Yeah, they got a good defense. I think we're gonna win that one. Versus Tampa Bay. That's at home. That's a night
That's
game.
a win.
I still say we win that one too. Yeah, I didn't see a problem until Green Bay. I didn't see a problem until Green Bay on the schedule.
Oh yeah, we play Green Bay on a primetime game too, don't we?
Right, yeah, right there, right now on this the next one.
Yep. At Green Bay. I think that's going to be a win.
Is Micah going to be back? Is Micah going to be back by then?
He won't be back.
Oh, Cowboys winning that game.
He won't be back for that game.
Shout out to TPT TV.
Who? I mean, come on. Who do you have beating us here? That's what I'm saying. And everyone's, I don't know. The real issue here is we got possibilities, man. The possibilities are what making us lean towards
on paper, yeah, with everybody healthy right now, but
yeah,
we still got 53-man roster. Kels and I we're gonna figure out who's gonna get this check or not. And then I think just like we did last season, we'll come back right before when the 53-man roster is out and put our hard predictions like we did last year.
Bet. We'll do that.
Okay.
Then at Philly.
At Philly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and these are back-to-back night games.
I think we win at home, and then I think Philly wins at home, which makes it interesting because now we're 3-1. No, we'd be 4-1 in the division, and we got to face Washington and Commanders at the end of the season.
Yep, I call that a lot. I call that a possible loss too, only because of how it has to work like that. Yeah. Not because we could lose, but just because it has to work like that.
Yeah, it's going to be drama all the way to the end of the season. Y'all know how it goes. We don't know who makes the playoffs or if the Cowboys are in until the last game of the year.
Yeah. Okay, then we're at home with our juggernaut team, the Arizona Cardinals.
What a crazy history we have with that team. Back to when Aeneas Williams was playing with those dudes. It's crazy. We're gonna win that one though.
Who was that again?
Cardinals.
Oh yeah, we winning that game. We winning that game.
Indy's a weird one.
Yeah, that's the double downs.
Who's their quarterback? Because they got that running back over there. He's gonna be hard to stop. But who's their quarterback? Is it Phillip Rivers still or who?
Nope, Danny Dimes.
Oh, Danny Dimes. That's right. Yeah, we win that game. I think Quentin Williams got 3. I think Quentin Williams got 3 sacks that game.
If I'm not mistaken, I think he's holding out because he won a contract. He's up for a contract.
I don't know. I know my girl Nicole Craig, big time BDG supporter out there in Oakland, Indiana. She's excited. She's gonna be taking her and her daughter Albs to the Colts Cowboys games because I was there for the NFL combine, Bob, and I was saying, Lucas, I don't know if you ever been in there, if you've been in there, Kels, but it gives baby AT&T Stadium vibes, but just no jumbotron.
Yeah,
it's a big oil company, man. I mean,
side TVs.
Yeah. But I think we win, even with Phillip Rivers. I think we win. Yeah, I think we win.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be good to see Caleb going after his brother.
Yep.
I can't wait.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, brothers on the field.
That's the fun matchup.
Who's the next game? Colts. Then we got
All right. The
49ers.
Boombox Boys from the Bay.
And they got Robert Saleh as their defensive coordinator. That's gonna be
And we're in Phil, and we're in San Francisco.
And that's an NFC game too. Ooh, Mr. Irrelevant. Ooh, man, I hate to say it. I think Cowboys might catch L.
Yep. That's the other L I have.
Because I'm gonna tell you, man, that's nasty. If they got healthy with McCaffrey, George Kittles, Brock Purdy, like they're no slouch.
Not to mention
Robert Saleh on that defense. Don't they get Fred Warner back too? Yeah, that's an L.
Mike Evans is with them now. He went from one red and gold team to another one.
Ooh, I forgot. Yeah, that Mike Evans, that's a change. Yeah, even Fred Warner's coming back too. So yeah, that defense is gonna be retooled with Saleh. I got the Cowboys losing at home on that one.
Raheem Morris is back.
I mean, even a non-personnel situation, they kind of had our number in multiple ways. I don't see that changing too much until we're able to change this team. They might still have our number, so I think we take an L on that one too.
Yeah.
Who we got next?
Right, Tennessee.
Oh, Titans. That's a win.
I know. I don't want to hurt my dog from the but we're gonna win that one.
That's definitely a win. That's more than a win than over the Colts. Yeah. Who we got next?
Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah. I said Philly win the first one. We'll win Thanksgiving at home. Fried bird on the menu at home.
Taking that win.
Fried bird.
We had patty melts last year. We need fried bird this year.
Yeah. Let's see who's gonna go to their locker room the next day with a random drug test notification on their locker.
Who we got after Turkey Day?
We got the Space Needle Birds.
Oh, Seahawks. Ooh. Man, I think that's late in the game. That's a December game, week 13. We'll learn a little bit if this offense can stay top 5 like we were last season. If Dak and if we can get this defense moving up from the bottom of the pile, I think we'll have a chance against Seattle on a Monday Night Football. That is the last game for week 13. I say the Cowboys come in here and we take over the city. Not only do they come up here and walk in the trap, we're going to take over the trap, Bob.
Not to mention they lost about 4 to 5 starters, I think, in this offseason.
Tariq Woolen. They also lost their running back, who's now in Kansas City. They've lost a lot of people.
Listen, I'm telling you, it just takes a few of those things to screw up the continuity of a team. This is why every single year is a new year when you have personnel turnover or addition, whatever the case may be. I'm not saying it's wrong to predict that we got a tough schedule. I'm just saying it's just so weird to be solid about that because of all these weird things that happen throughout the season, off season, and all that stuff. So again,
it's gonna be our trap game. I feel this is gonna be a trap.
I think it could go either way. I just think if our offense is solid, our defense is improving, and we stay healthy, I think we have a chance at beating the defending champions. Only because not only are they Super Bowl defending champions, but like we just said, they lost a lot of people. Can they cover that ground? Can they make it back up? They lost some key contributors from their Super Bowl run. Who we got next, Kels?
Okay, so
I say we take a win. I say we take a win on that one just to go into the bye week to come out to Los Angeles to take a loss.
Right.
Ooh.
So we're going to win the bye week as well.
Hey!
Yeah.
We win them all on the bye, baby.
Stay healthy, baby. It's a late one, too. We don't get those late byes.
And it's late in the season, too. That's week 13. So we got nagging injuries and stuff. That's going to be good if we do have some injuries to get healthy right before the postseason, because that's a late bye week. I don't ever remember us having a late bye week that late like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, who we got next?
The latest has been like 10, maybe week 10 or 11. We got the LA Rams.
Yeah, I think like what Bob said, I think we win. And then I think we come out of the bye and I think we lose. Only because the Cowboys will come back in February 14th, 2027 to SoFi Stadium in the Super Bowl. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
We're going to get redemption on. We're going to break a lot of hearts on Valentine's Day. If we lose against the Rams week 14 or 15.
It sets up a good win for that Christmas weekend against the Jags, man. That's sets that all up.
I don't put nothing past McVay. But my birthday is 2 days after that. I do not want to walk into my birthday with that L. So I don't know. But they do get Kobe Durant, who knows the playbook. And
I mean, because they got Matt Stafford, they still got Puka Nacua, right? Did they just draft? They drafted some big wide receiver too, didn't they?
Yeah, and they haven't they really haven't made a lot of personnel changes as far as like coaching. So
okay, who we got after the Rams?
We got Duval.
Oh, Jacksonville. That's on a primetime game too, right? That's in Christmas Duval, weekend. Right? Or is that home?
Christmas weekend?
Oh, that's at home. We win in that game. And I feel bad too because Trevor Lawrence, y'all swear up and down Dak Prescott robbing the league. Well, guess what? Trevor cut his hair and he still stole more money from the league than Dak Prescott.
Hello. And he doesn't.
So who we got after the Jags?
And he doesn't have a restructuring clause in his contract.
Take that to the bank, Dak haters.
Right.
Who we got?
We're back at home with the
Giants.
Ooh, yeah, we're gonna win that one. I think Dak's gonna continue to reign supreme, king of New York, Daddy Dak. Now that last game of the season might be something else, but I think Dak gets both New York Giants games this season because look at his resume.
Yeah. So here's my thing with that. That's gonna be a win. But I have
we got to play Washington.
Jackson Dart might be out because he does not know how to slide. He always lead with his head and his shoulder.
Yeah, he's tough, but that tough shit gonna get him hurt. You're right.
So, and I'm not wishing nothing bad.
No,
but he doesn't find a better technique to play. He might be out this game. And the last game
is the Commanders.
The boys is coming home to that rinky-dink ass stadium. That's on exit 15.
The toilet bowl, JFK, what do they call it over there? FedEx?
We call it
JFK, holy shit.
We call it the fire dump trash bowl on exit 15.
I heard they call it AT&T East out there because all the Cowboys fans in DC.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I will not disgrade that. No,
that's the AT&T trap version. Because you know we got AT&T West on the West Coast. We got the penthouse over there, the summer house, and then we got the main house in Dallas.
We call it the dumpster fire toilet bowl.
Dumpster fire toilet bowl. That sounds like a lot of Taco Bell swirling around in there, Bob.
Sounds great. Jeez.
Well, I think we lose the final game of the season. That's crazy. I don't know because I think I got more wins than losses, but it's going to be tough in this division. And if you notice, like we noticed, that is the big story here about how these division games are shaping up. And we can just go back and show you better than I'm going to tell you.
This I think will be funny with this last game when they come here. I think it's going to be a toss up with this division. Mm-hmm. But I think we will have a shoe-in as far as like a playoff spot.
Like we'll be a wild card by then, or we won't have to maybe play our starters against Washington, and that's why maybe they win.
I will still keep some of our starters in, but this is what I think will happen. They will probably let Dak play a series, then bring Sam Howell in. Because it wasn't that long ago that Sam Howell.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he was the starter in your neck of the woods out there. That's right. We did go hire him. It's going to be a QB battle between him and Joe Milton in camp this season.
Yeah. And Sam Howell murked us when we played them. So that's going to be interesting. I remember Deron Bland breaking the pick six record on Sam Howell, but I know that was another game. Yeah. But the one because I was at the game and Sam Howell murked us.
Yeah. There was one game. Yeah, I was like, damn.
And that was the last game. That was the last game of the season. So
well, there you have it. That we went through the whole gamut there, right? With the way too early predictions. I don't know. I think I may have been like 13-4, maybe 12-5 or somewhere around that neck of the woods.
I picked.
I know it's way too early.
Right now, to me, it's looking like 11-6, 12-5.
Yeah, but we still got a long way to go. We still got the July tag deadline coming up July 15th. Will the Cowboys do a long-term deal with George Pickens? That drama. We got the free agency drama still going in. We got the preseason game, which, by the way, Bob, the Cowboys is playing in Seattle for the preseason game too. I'm getting the boys twice this season. Shout out to all the Pacific Northwest Cowboy fans. Extremely happy.
Yeah,
man,
nice,
that New Orleans, shoot, they might, even though it's preseason, it's gonna be a second line bang going up Collins.
Preseason games are fun. It's almost like it doesn't matter, but you get to chill out and evaluate and look at some of the second, third stringers, and it's not really, there's no pressure as a fan either. You just kind of get to kick back and enjoy the food or whatever. Yeah, it's a good time.
It's a job interview. Preseason is just a job interview.
Yeah, we're not going to see the starters that much. We're going to see all these second, third string guys trying to make it. I'm excited. The Cowboys are coming back. They were here in 24. Shout out to my guy, Park Ranger from Visalia, Richard Calderon, Green Bay supporter. That was his first NFL game. He traveled out of California to Seattle to come kick it with your boy BG. That's what we do here at BDG.
Yeah. Bob,
we help connect fans.
Yeah, Bob, you wasn't on when we was talking about it, but what is your feel about our draft pick, Jayshawn Barham, being tested as a Mike LB? That's what has been going on during OTAs and rookie minicamp.
I think it's really one of the elements that has me super excited about Parker, because what he's trying to do is he's trying to make sure that all these players who are singular players have multiple abilities to be able to play a couple of different things. Now, I know he probably has that in his past. We're talking about linebackers turning into edge rushers and vice versa. It's very natural for them to do that. Caleb can even come down and be a linebacker. I think the most important thing in this upcoming defense is that you have a label, you have a position that you're playing, but you have the ability to play multiple ones. So you're more accountable for positioning and for where you are on the field and whether you make or miss tackles. So I honestly think with that pick and really even the free agency moves, it's all about having somebody who's versatile enough to play a couple of different positions.
Yeah.
Whether they stay in it, we don't know.
Hybrids, right, Kales? Hybrids.
That whole team is a hybrid.
Right.
Think as far as, because if people don't know what the Mike LB is, that's like another word for your middle linebacker.
Yeah. Those are the big boys from back in the day that just run down the line and slam running backs.
So it looks like it's going to be probably musical green dots here as we get through preseason to find and wind out who's going to know all these hybrid positions, because like Bob said, when you know multiple positions, you know spacing, you know timing, you know gaps, and that's where we failed at last year, Kels. We were getting chunked. I mean, big chunks, like 5-10 yards away from the ball type chunks.
Yeah, I honestly think we'll definitely know who our green dot will be maybe the first or the second preseason game.
Well, that's the schedule review. So make sure if you watch this after the fact, leave us a comment down there below and let us know which of the games excited you the most. We gave y'all our reactions here today. It's the Big 3 back in business. It cycles. Come on. Can I get the schedule on stage? What's going on, StreamYard?
Get it on.
I don't know. It's taking its time. But anyway, we appreciate y'all tapping in. The Cowboys, the dates are out. I'm excited. Thank you, schedule guys. I know it's like 2 games at the beginning of the season, 2 games at the end of the season, and then some open space in there. But I'm going to go to my Patreon right now. I got to check our schedule predictions competition. Shout out to all of our Patrons that participated in the schedule predictions. We're going to find out who's going to win that. That's going to help those folks towards Gym Rat of the Month. Shout out to our sponsor, as we talked about here, JB from Turf Caps. Bob, I see maybe a Cannabis Cowboy turf cap in the working, baby. You got to stay on the green. You know, we got a show coming up here pretty soon. I know you're excited about that.
Yeah, man. I was in the lab today doing all the art for it and all the good stuff, bringing us back into a new year. We did 10 episodes last year, and I think we could beat that this year.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe 11 episodes if I did the math right. That'll carry us up till preseason. So that way, during this offseason, when the Cowboys ain't doing anything bad or getting arrested or killing nobody, y'all can come over here on hump days and we can talk about it and catch up on it. But that's pretty much it. So, Kels,
I have a question.
I know you did. Go ahead.
Are we going to bring the ops back this season? Because I got some good ones.
I think collectively we have to decide are we going to do a show? And we can talk more about that because I'm undecided on that, like we did last year. But I think I just need to nail down my schedule, and then I think we'll be able to figure that out. I know, Bob, you're probably down with it because you're not moving around that much. I know Kale's outside of the Cowboys coming out there. I think we'll be able to lick that down. But we'll see once my travel schedule comes together. More than likely, we should have a Big 3 pregame and postgame show, especially for the games that I won't be traveling at. But we'll know more of that soon. But that's been your schedule wrap. And, Bob, we're kicking off next Wednesday with the smoke stream. So if you're a cannabis enthusiast, Bob and BG spinning the block with the return, baby. You're going to have your brother up here next week, right?
I'm going to have to update that picture, man. I'm all kinds of out of shape in that one, man. Yeah, my brother will be here for this one. I locked him in. I made sure. I texted him 4 or 5 times like, hey, man, you sure? You sure? Yeah. It's a real show, man. It's a real show. I need you on here. But, yeah, we're going to talk about the decline of the cannabis business right now, especially in Denver. It's pretty crazy.
All right, Kales, you got the K-Zone going on. Tell everybody about the K-Zone, what you got coming up here. So folks ain't looking for you on the coffee and chat with BDG. Tell them what you got going on with the K-Zone this offseason.
Oh, well, I'm getting my script together, putting it, everything together. I've been playing with different layouts, but I'm doing my own podcast. No, I'm not leaving Build Different Group, the BIG3. I'm putting that out there.
You could do multiple things.
I'm gonna do my own thing. I have my socials. Let me send this to you now so you can post it, BG. I don't know.
Yeah, this is Kale's new Facebook page, the K-Zone. I'm gonna place that down in the comments below. Make sure if you rock with us on BDG and you're a diehard Cowboy fan, go over there and give her a follow and see what she got going on this season.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. I'm about to copy my link tree and I'm about to send that to you, BG, so you could post it on in the comments.
Kels, are you on YouTube as well with that?
Yes,
with that
YouTube. I'm on YouTube. I'm on
Facebook,
TikTok,
Instagram.
And Instagram.
All right, so that's where you'll be sharing all your content, not Kels Paparazzi, your normal Instagram.
No, I'm still on Blue. That's my personal one, Blue Paparazzi. But
okay,
I do have an Instagram for K-Zone. So I just text you in Instagram my link tree so you can post.
Yeah, I'll put them in the links. I'll put them in the comments down there below.
So I'm excited. We're gonna, of course, I'm gonna collab with some other female podcast
content creators.
That's in the sports game. Shout out if she's watching. I know she's doing her own show right now, probably. But Kay's Tape. I met her. She is a Commanders. She's just like me, but we're Commanders.
She's a Kales for the Commanders. Okay, gotcha.
Yes. And she's branching out on her own. So we have been supporting each other during this whole ride and everything. So we're going to collaborate there.
Maybe we can get a ladies NFC East roundtable going here or something like that. I don't know, Bob. Maybe me and you could mediate.
Yeah, there's another Cowboys diva that's in the DMV. And she has been going good. If you follow her, her name is My Dallas Diary on Instagram, and she's right here in the DMV area. So I'm looking to collab with her. And we getting ready to do this whole big thing soon. To promote the draft coming to DC. So right now, it's going to be 4 Cowboys. Not Cowboys, but 4 NFC East divas that will be bringing a lot of content leading up to this draft next year. So that's gonna
be awesome. I plan on being in DC. That stands for Dallas Cowboys next year at the NFL draft to come out there and link up with you. We appreciate everybody tapping in. I don't know, Bob, he's been kind of frozen pretty much in and out of the show. There he goes. He back in there with us as we wrap up here. You watching Frozen over there? What you doing?
I think I have another window open. I was doing a little bit of side work there. I think it's all right. I'm not going to do that anymore.
All right. Yeah. Well, we're wrapping it up here, baby. This has been the NFL schedule release for the Dallas Cowboys, and you can pretty much book the Big 3. We'll be back this fall, but in the meantime, between time, make sure you go follow my girl Kels. Her links down there in the comment below for the K-Zone. Make sure you turn on your notifications and Stay tuned for Bob and BG launching the smoke stream next Wednesday on Hump Day, baby. It is the Big Three. I'm BG. That's my guy, Bob, down there, and my girl, Kales, at the bottom. We'll see y'all on the gym in the next episode.
Peace.
Turn out the lights. The party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night. The party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.